Hi, welcome to Tech Tricks tutorial. Today, we're going to show you the best prompts for AI art. It's a step-by-step beginner guide for everyone to follow easily. If you find this tutorial helpful, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Now, let's get right into it. Now for today's video, we will be using this AI generator called Midjourney. Now I am sure that most of you watching this video are already aware of how Midjourney works, and I'm going to teach you today how you could get the best prompts for your Midjourney. Now my tip or my suggestion is just very simple and very straightforward, which is going to Midjourney Showcase over here. In the showcase, you have the recents and top over here. You will be able to see all the different creations that the community have created over the time. You will be able to see the most and the best creation they have used produced by Midjourney. And what you're going to do is look for the topic or look for the image that you are trying to create. Look for the most similar one and the best one that visualizes your idea. So for example, you're going for a realism design. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the Midjourney Community Showcase, go to the top, or you can go to the recents actually if you would like. But for me, I prefer to use the top because these are the best of the best over here. And like I said earlier, we're going to look for a realism. So we're going to look for a prompt or an image created with a high realistic design. As you can see here, this image over here is very realistic. We could check it out over here. We could zoom in and zoom out. This is a very realistic image. Now we're wondering, how do people create such image with such realism to their design? So you will be able to get their prompts by simply going back to Showcase, hovering over the specific image, clicking on the three dots, and then you can click on copy, and you're going to copy the full command. You're not going to copy just the prompt, you're going to do the full command because the full command includes several extra code. For example, these are the different codes available. You can see it will include these types over here because this also affects the prompt greatly. So what we're going to do is go to your Midjourney, type in slash imagine, and we're going to paste the code. And as you can see here, there will be difference on the extra code over here. There will be dash dash AR 2 by 3, we have dash dash beta and up beta over here. Those are the extra additional prompt when you copy the entire command, as you can see here. So we're going to test it out. We're going to paste it and let's see if we are able to duplicate our design over here, this design over here. Let's see if we will be able to recreate it with our Midjourney over here. So those are my tips. All you have to do is look for the one that represents your idea the most, the one that is the best looking for you, the one that captures your idea the most, and you're going to copy their prompt. It's not going to be very complicated. All you need to do is look for the ones that you like. So going back here, as you can see, it's going to reproduce our picture over here. And as you can see also, you can already recognize that it is very realistic and very similar to the one that we have based it from over here on our community showcase over here. This is our basis once again. And let's see, this is the one being produced. And as you can see, there is a lot of similarities and it is very realistic. We could upscale them both, all of them. We're going to upscale the first one and the fourth one because those are the best one in my opinion. And we could check them out and see in more details. Now, if you would like to have variations also of the specific image that you have selected, you can also click on V1 and V4 over here and it will produce variation of that specific image that you have chosen. Now we're going to wait, and as you can see here, this is the upscaled version of the version 1. As you can see, very realistic. We can open it in our browser so that we can zoom in and zoom out. As you can see, very realistic over here. This is the comparison between this one and this one. We were able to capture the realism and the amount of quality that was produced in this prompt over here and this prompt over here by simply copying the prompt used by the different users in our showcase over here. We can also check out the other image produced. This is the fourth image, as you can see, and this is like the different variation that we have asked it to produce. Now we could do another one. For example, this time we're going to go with fantasy design, a fantasy style, and let's see if there's a fantasy design here. For example, this one, a very amazing design over here. We could click this and we could zoom in and out over here. As you can see, very crystally looking design. So we're going to copy our prompt over here. Going to click on the three dots, copy, full command, and go over here, and we're going to do imagine and paste it over here. Now, what you can do is you could actually edit the specific prompt over here. For example, we just copied the prompt that we have gotten from here. Now, if you would like to change the topic, we could change it over here. You're just going to have to scan through the prompt. Now, the idea was ultra realistic archangel with 6 wings. Now, what we can do is we can change the specific topic into, for example, we could change it to an owl. So we could have an owl person. Then we could click on enter, and now it will generate a version of this, but this time it will be for an owl. As you can see, there will be some errors because the parameter is different. So we're going to redo it once again. Do that, imagine, and paste. And we're going to make some changes again. We're going to change this to owl person. And we're going to change the parameters over here. We could remove this for now, or we could change this to 750. Now, the reason why there is errors sometimes is because the prompts over here are 10 months old, and in Midjourney, their prompts are constantly evolving. Right now, there is a version 5.1 and there's version 5, so there will be differences on the prompt being used. As you can see here, our invalid parameter is the 750. We made a mistake, so we're going to redo this. We're going to copy this, paste it over here, and go paste it over here. We're going to fix our mistake just like that, and let's see if it works this time. And as you can see, it worked this time. Just make sure that you are editing your commands because there will be some differences. Now, while waiting for this, we're going to look for another one. For example, this one over here, or this one actually. And actually, we're going to go with this one instead. And we're going to copy this. Copy, full command, just like that. Now, some of the different prompts are super long and some are super short. As you can see here, this is just like a one sentence. This is like a one sentence also, very short. The shortest one we have seen so far. And there are a lot of differences between the different prompts. So you just have to explore and test them one by one to see if the prompts are indeed amazing. So going back here, as you can see, it has generated it and the style that we have wanted it to produce. So we could like upscale the first one and the fourth one over here, and we could compare them actually with our basis. This is our basis over here, and we're going to wait for it to produce our upscaled version to compare the difference between this one and our newly produced version over here. As you can see, this is one of our design, and you could already see the difference. We have changed the topic, but you could see that it is very similar with our design. It's purple and like crystally feeling. This is also purple, and but this time it is an owl person over here. As you can see, it has its similarities. Now, let's do one more example, one last example. We could look for one more. So, we did copy this one. So, we're going to copy this. Full command, go back here. And now we're going to paste it over here. Imagine. And paste it over here. Now, make sure that your prompt over here is using the updated version. Uplight no longer exists. So, we're going to delete that. We could also add more extra prompt. For example, we could turn it into a version of 5.1. V5.1. You could do these things on your own. We have your basis over here of the updated prompts that you could add, and you can simply edit the prompt that you have found over here, make it more amazing or add more details. And as you can see, the chariot, Lord of Triumph Light, the child with powers of water, we could change it to, for example, instead of water, we could change it to fire, stuff like that. And for instead of light, we could change it to darkness. Make some minor changes or make some big changes. It's completely up to you. So we're going to click on enter, and let's see what it will produce us and compare it with our basis over here, which is this one over here. As you can see, this is our basis. So let's see what Midjourney will be able to produce for us. And actually, that's the only tip that I'm giving you guys. That's the most basic tip that I have for you if you would like to see the best prompts for Midjourney. Just go to the showcase, look for the amazing prompts, look through these different prompts over here, and simply copy their prompts and adjust it and change it the way you want. And going back here, let's wait for this one to produce the results that we are asking it for. And as you can see here, it already produced as an image over here. Although it's not super similar, I guess the changes that we did made a huge effect on our prompt over here. So we could upscale the fourth one because I think that's the most similar one. This is like for a light side. an angelic side, and this one is for the hell side. Let's see if we could upscale this, and let's compare the difference. And I think it's not letting us, so we're going to dismiss this, cancel job, and we're going to see this is our upscale version. We're simply going to wait for it to load. And as you can see here, this is the difference between this one and this one. There are some similarities like the branching out of the elements over here, but this time this is for the hell side. So it's like this is for the heaven side and the hell side over here. And that's it, guys. Those are the best prompts that you could do. Those are my tips on how to get the best prompts in Midjourney and how to change them accordingly to what you would like to use it for. And that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.